Hello guys, welcome to another exciting video from Car Copenhagen. In this video today, I will analyze the answer from Volkswagen to the EV market, especially the coupe version. Yes, that's correct. This is the ID.5 from Volkswagen. I will go through different aspects of this car and measure it in terms of comfort, styling, safety and pricing, so you can make an informed decision. By the way, if you like our content and still haven't subscribed, please do so. Any encouragement from you is highly appreciated. That's enough of me. Now let's check out the styling of this car. I hope you are enjoying the styling video as much as I am doing. I think we all are gonna agree that what an amazing looking car that is, right? Still, it's time to get into the driver's seat and see what it feels like. Well, it's very comfortable to sit inside. The seat is pretty comfortable and you get lots of support for your back here. The seat comes with lots of adjustment according to your heights and driving needs. Same with the steering wheel, you can also make it in and out, up and down. In the left hand side, I have the control center for all the lights and also for windshield for front and back. It's pretty handy. At first instance, the infotainment system looks pretty good and big. All the buttons are easily reachable distance. However, I noticed that they have removed all the physical buttons, but instead they have put the touch sensitive buttons. Well, it looks cool, but while you drive, especially in the dark, it can be difficult to control the buttons. But it's not a big issue. I can see the driver's display, it's pretty smartly designed and it's very small and contains with all the information that you need while driving. So no extra information there. They have smartly positioned the gear knob, which you can see is right next to the driver's information display. I have the panoramic sunroof here that can easily be opened and closed with just the touch. The cabin looks fairly modern and sophisticated. However, they still use some scratchy plastics here and there, especially in the bottom. Of course, it doesn't matter, but a car with this price point and this segment should take care of all the small details. At least that's what we expect, right? Practicality wise, I have two cup holders in the front, which is big enough for 1 liter bottle here, and also a sanitizer can if you need it. They are smart because if you don't need to use them as a cup holder, you can use the space as a storage. The door bins are pretty big too. It can easily take 1 liter bottle without any issues. Right under the armrest, I have a storage here, which is also good for charging your phone wirelessly and also keep the things that you don't want to be visible at all times. Well, that's enough from the front. Let's check in the back and see how practicalities are continuing over there. Well, comfort continues in the back of the car too. Especially the back cabin seems pretty spacious and also lots of room in terms of leg room and also headroom. I'm 5'7", just for your reference. You can have a lot of space here. People with over 6 foot will still be fine, I think. In spite of having this cool looking slopey roofline, they still manage to get a lot of space out here. It's also very easy to sit in the middle seat. It's very comfortable, no issue at all. You have the good visibility from the front, and also there is no floor lip, so it's no problem at all. I have decent sized door bins here also and control for the windows. This particular car model doesn't have any armrests, which is a bit strange. But in the good side, I have Isofix here all around, which is very helpful for people with the small kids. One cool thing about this car is The front passenger seat is also capable with Isofix facilities. which means if you ever have to carry three small kids, it can also be done, no issue. To enhance the connectivity, they have provided two USB-C port in the back, so you can have your kids watching something on iPad while traveling. It's time to check the boot and see if that matches with the regular family requirement. Let's go. Being stylish doesn't need to compromise on practicality. Volkswagen ID.5 proved it again. You can see this enormous boot space of 549 liters will be sufficient for most of us for daily use. However, with the rear seat folded, it can go up to 1561 liters if you ever need that. Well, enough of talking. Now it's time to hit the road. While driving this car, this is pretty comfortable place to be in, to be honest. It feels very easy. It feels so easy, like anybody can drive this car. They have designed the cabin such a way that visibility is really enhanced. Although the front pillar is pretty chunky, but still you don't feel that. However, the back pillar, it's pretty compromising when it comes to rear view, and also the spoiler. I don't actually know the purpose of this, why it's there, but it's definitely interrupt the view in the back, that's for sure. I want the spoiler from outside. It looks cool, but being inside of this car, I really don't want the spoiler, because every time I look at the back, it interrupts the view from the back. In terms of handling the bumps and holes, this car is fairly okay. However, if you're driving through the sports mode, you feel a bit more than normal. Comfort mode is good for comfortable and smooth riding. Although in comfort driving mode, you don't feel the road bump that much, but still this car has a lot of room for improvement when it comes to suspension and managing the bump and potholes. In the city center, this car is very easy to drive. Especially this car has a very low turning circle, so you can turn around the car in a very small place. Steering wheels feels pretty solid and responsive. One good point I want to mention about the braking of this car brakes smoothly, very unlike the other electric cars which have very sharp braking. About regenerative braking system in this car, that it doesn't stop the car completely when you take your feet off from the acceleration. It continues to go in a very slow pace. One application I can see for that is when you are in the tight traffic, especially in the motorway, you can really make use of that feature. But I have seen many people criticizing that feature, but for me it's also okay. All in all, I am enjoying the ride, and it seems pretty adequate when it comes to demanding power. This machine is serving you with the right amount of power in the right amount of time. When it comes to something I really don't like about being inside this cabin is the armrest. This armrest looks very cheap, and it doesn't go with the standard of this vehicle. Although it's my opinion, but you can let me know what you think about this. In this cabin they have used a lot of piano black plastic, and they are not so good. Let me tell you, they work as a fingerprint collecting agent and also dust collecting agent. Again, these are very fine picking I had to do, and will not be a big problem for most of us. But what will matter though, the variety of motor and battery specs. For your convenience, you can see all the details somewhere in the screen, and also you can find it in the description box. In terms of pricing, it starts from 46,515 euro. However, it can easily go way up, depends on what model and configuration you're going to choose. You can briefly see the list of standard and extra accessories you can buy with it. It is also available in the description box if you prefer that. Well, all in all, this car ensures a smooth and comfortable driving, and at the same time it gives you access to ample amount of technology that you can call it a sophisticated driving experience. However, if you have the budget to be in one of these, I think it will make an excellent family car. And that brings me to the conclusion of this review. What I think, this car is modern and with timeless design. It is minimalist but without sacrificing the practicality. However, it lies more on the expensive side compared to its rivals and what they are offering. Well, if you have the budget to have it and don't mind all the extra bells and whistles that competitors are offering, then it's pretty good choice and I recommend you to consider it. I hope you like our video. If so, please don't forget to like, comment and share. I will see you in the next video. Until then, please take care and drive safe.